Oh, here we go. Here we go. So, I'm going, lost my spot. Sorry. Oh, my goodness. I went back too far. Ignore. All right, here we go. I'm where I want to be. Algebra tiles. Here we go. Let's do this. So, this is another way you can do it. Now, um, this, this is a good way to kind of do it. So, let's do it. So, 2x plus 1. So, x plus 3. All right. So now, something to remember. Orange and yellow represent positive. Okay. If you see red, it means negative. So in this case, everything's positive, so you don't worry about it. So each of these represents an x. So x, 2x plus 1, x plus 3 up here at the top. So x plus 3 at the top. So we're going to go distribute x times the first x. That's x squared. This times that. And then I'm going to do x times the other x again. And then I'm going to do 1 times the x, which is x, okay? So, which is the same as that, just flipped on its side. So now I'm going to do it again. X times the 1 this time over here gives me an x. Then I'm going to take this x and go times the 1. And then that 1 times the 1. Repeat process. And then go to the next one over, third one. X times the 1. This second x times the 1. And then that 1 times that 1. Then we got the last one to go. So x times that first one. Then the second x times that same one. And the 1 times 1. And everything's positive. Orange, yellow are positive. So now what do we have? 2 of those positive x squared. So that's just 2x squared. I've also got how many of those? 6 plus the 1. See it? 7. Boom. And then there's 3 of the ones. They're all positive, so plus 3. So this is another way you can do something. Right? It's just another way. It's a visual representation. All right. And some people don't like it. Some people who struggle with math, this works really well for them, especially if they struggle with. It just depends on the person and your learning style. So don't sweat it if you don't get this right here. But maybe some of you are like, oh, I like that. I want to try that again. If that's the case, we can draw those out and make our own models with that. It's kind of cool. You can make your own colors and make it a little different. All right. Use an algebra tile. So just, one side you're going to write x minus 2. Doesn't really matter. And the other one you're going to do x plus 4. Now, here if you're noticing, the negatives are in red here. All right? They're in the red. These 2 numbers here, they're red. So let's go here. So x times x squared, and then you're going to do the negative 1 times the x. That's going to make it a negative x, because negative times positive. Then negative times positive x is negative x. That's a negative x, okay? Now the color is representing the negative sign rather than the actual negative sign, okay? Just remember that. So x times the 1, all right, positive x. Negative 1 times the 1, negative 1. The negative 1 times the positive 1, negative 1. Just keep repeating the process, negative, and then positive there, negative, negative. So what do we have? Do we have 1x squared? Boom. Love it. What else we got? 4 x's and how many? And 2 negatives. 2 of those are going to cancel out. Because at 1x, so 2 of those are going to cancel out. Boom. So leaves you with 2x left. And then what's left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Negative ones. Those are their heads are negative, so negative 8. That's the way you can do it. One more time. And they're going to kind of move it through. All right. So if you want to try it that way on some of these problems that we give you, give it a shot. It's part of the thing. So I'm just showing you how to do it. We got the red means negative. So that's why those come out. So I get, negative times a positive and negative. So anytime you see red, that's a negative there, or whatever that is. I'm going to call it red. All right. The yellow and the orange are positive. So we got 2 negative x squared. So those s add up. All right. And we've got 2 negative x's here and 2 positive x's. So that's going to leave me with no x's. That's going to cancel out when you add those up. It's like adding inverses there. Cancels out to 0. And then 2 positive ones plus 2. So I just write it like that. And there's your answer. I think that's it for that. Let me look. Okay, yeah, we're going to talk about the table next. So I want to stop here. If I can get myself to stop.